everyone, I go by the name Hope Kid, the General Hope Kid, aka Mr. Big Deal. Yes, I'm in Uganda courtesy of Mavuno for the Retro 5.0. I accepted the invite because the first time I was in Kampala was in 2012 with Dafari. So I was like the background artist. So when this time they called me as a main artist, and also I was planning to come here and do the media too. I thought, yeah, God has finally answered the prayer. Let's go as a main artist. Yeah. So that's why I accepted the invite also to come and minister to people here, because I was told that I have a huge fan base growing here. So I said, okay, let me go meet them. Okay, my kind of style of music is something I call new school dancehall. It's a mixture of R&B. I'm a big fan of R&B and the Jamaican slang, the pathways. So I mixed them two and got something called new school dancehall. Basically, when you say new school dancehall, that's Hope Kid. And let me say, the reason why I chose to do what I do, or the reason why I was chosen to do what I do, is because I felt I have this big heart for the youth. They kind of listen to the music. We are telling them, don't listen to this kind of music, and we are not giving them an alternative. We are not telling them, listen to this. We are just telling them, don't listen to this. But we are not telling them, what should you listen to? They can't wake up one day and say, I will not listen to dancehall. And then they start listening to worship. You need to give them a substitute. So that's where I came in and started doing new school dancehall. Basically, I try to be as real as I can to myself or with myself as possible, because if I start listening to people, I wouldn't have an identity as Hope Kid, because I listen to this one is telling me, yeah, you should be dressing like this because you sing gospel, you do this. Another one, you should be doing like this because you do dancehall, you do. I listen to this one, I listen to this one, then I became them all. I start becoming this one and I become this one. So at the end of the day, I will lose who I'm supposed to be. So I just decided, let me be true to myself. This is how I want to be. This is how I want to look presentable. This is the message I'm setting across. Of course, I have people who they look at you and they wonder, is this guy really born again? And I'm like, yeah, sit down with me for 2 minutes. You'll know if I'm born again or not. Yeah, so let me say, first you have to accept yourself. Don't listen to what people say. Just listen to the inner person. Who does the inner person want you to be? Listen to that person. Smile, smile. The reason I decided to do Smile, basically for me it was a self-motivation song, because as human beings we are not always satisfied. When we get this, we want more. When we get more, we want more. We want more. We keep on wanting more. Yet we still forget that we are crying for a new pair of sneakers, maybe Jordans. Someone somewhere does not even have feet to wear any kind of shoe. So I just decided, okay, let me smile in every situation that I'm in, because I have to show God that I'm thankful for He has given me in order to get more. So I just decided to do a self-motivation song that speaks. It was actually speaking to me. The way I do things and the way I complain, I kept on complaining, oh God, I want to be this biggest dancehall artist, gospel in Africa, I want to be this. Then I met somebody who told me, you guy, you're not giving us rest. You're always up, 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 up. We wonder when we're going to reach where you are. So I was like, okay. Then I need to thank God for that, because if I'm making some people not sleep because they're working hard to be where I am, yet I'm kind of taking where I am for granted, then I need to just look up to heaven and say, God, thank you. I can now smile because I see you're doing something. Yeah. One thing I like telling people is be original. Be the best that you can produce. Because at the end of the day, God made one Kopi Bly, God made one Holy Ken. There can never be two Holy Ken in Uganda. There can never be two Kopi Bly. Be original, be you. God will bless you for being you. He will use you for being you, not for being someone else. If you want to use you for being someone else, He'll go to that someone else, because He's the original version. So just be yourself, be real to yourself, be true to yourself. Have that personal relationship with God. Don't listen to what people say. Just listen to what God says. Yeah, that's my message to the youth.